This is Unit 6.2 Lab, Central Dogma Transcription and Translation. This is a paper lab. You're going to be completing this on paper, and it's a modeling lab, so you're going to use paper models and take pictures of those to submit in classroom. So you're going to follow along. There are embedded questions that you need to answer. And here you see the first step, which is transcription. You're going to have to follow along using your nucleus. This represents RNA polymerase. You have your DNA, which you know it's DNA because it has thymine. It also says beginning of the hemoglobin gene. So what you're going to do as you model, you're going to use this slot. Okay. And you're going to add the RNA nucleotides, which are yellow. You'll get a little bag with all the materials that you need. You have your yellow RNA. You have your tRNA, and you know it's tRNA because you have an amino acid on one end and an anti-codon on the other, and then you have your proteins or your amino acids, which are little white models. So you'll get this bag with all the material that you need. So you have to go through the base pairing rules. You can either video this or just take a picture when you're halfway through. So what binds to C, complementary base pair, G, and then you're going to use a piece of tape to lightly join this. And then the next one, what binds to A, you should know by now that U will bind to that. So as you get further along, you have to put a piece of tape between the two nucleotides, demonstrating that the sugar phosphate backbone is linked. And then you go to the next one. So you want to make sure that these are taped pretty securely because they're going to be fed into another model. Once you tape that first one, you really don't have to tape the other ones. It'll stay in. You can, and then you're going to complete that. Okay. Now, to save time, in your pack there is second part of the mRNA, and you'll see in the instructions you're going to put your RNA model that you built and attach it to this. Right, so this is the second part. You'll have your first part and attach it to that. Then you're going to go to the translation step. It'll walk you through pairing up your tRNA. I kind of made it a little easy for you. I put what you're supposed to add. Right? So this has leucine. You can just lightly tape that there because that will fall off. And then you're going to model translation. And remember, we talked about the fact that only 2 tRNAs can fit on the ribosome. This is out in the cytoplasm. And then your tRNA comes with its anticodon and pairs with its codon. And you're going to join those 2 amino acids together with a peptide bond. Okay. And remember that tRNA will leave, but then as you add your next amino acid, you'll have a growing peptide chain.